Hi, I'm Cristina Boggiano, founder of Ophthalmic Associates, an ophthalmic placement and search firm based in Boca Raton, Florida. And I'm joined today by Dan Kane, founder of Modernizing Medicine, who have created a revolutionary EMR called EMA Ophthalmology. Let's jump right in. Basically, one of the most important things that I'm hearing with practices that are looking to integrate EMR is, what kind of staff do they need to hire to have a successful integration? Tell me about what your recommendations are with your product in terms of what kind of staff needs to be acquired.
That's a really great question. And to be honest, any new technology is going to come with a new set of requirements. But the best technologies are the ones that you don't have to see. So the more transparent the technology is to the practice of medicine, the better off we all are. So when we're talking about what specific requirements are there when looking at staffing for whether it's your ophthalmic technicians or really even who you bring into your practice, you don't want to think about show me your typing speed or how long or how accurately does it take you to dictate a note. When you have a product like Modernizing Medicine's EMA Ophthalmology, it's all done on an iPad and it's all touch-based. So pretty much everyone has the prerequisite information. If you've ever used an iPhone or an iPad and you know how to touch on an icon and then touch where on the eye that it's happening, you pretty much have done what it takes to document and to perform your functions. So when choosing your staff, it's better off to choose the EMR that's going to complement your existing staff rather than going out and looking for specific things like your overall typing speed. EMA Ophthalmology has no keyboard, and so that's one particular aspect that you shouldn't really be looking into.
That's amazing. A lot of practices have had challenges with some of their systems in terms of viruses or just overall upkeep or even updates. So tell me a little bit about your system. Would a practice be affected with any of those issues?
That's a great question. And again, this new wave of technology and our ability to be a cloud-based application. EMA Ophthalmology is in the cloud. And what that means is no bulky servers, no worrying about backup or redundancy. All you need is internet access. And the great thing about being an iPad application is you can purchase iPads that have 3G or now even 4G cellular technology, so that if your primary internet goes down, you're still able to connect and see your patients and perform your functions. And so you want to take a look at what the EMR's requirements are for how much technology you need to purchase, what you need to put into the office, do you need to wire everything. When you're using a cloud-based technology that's on the iPad, you pretty much just need internet access, a couple iPads, maybe a desktop if you want to be able to see things, and a printer, and that's it.
That's amazing. So I've heard that billers love your product. Tell me a little bit why they would.
Well, again, EMA Ophthalmology is different than most other EMRs out there. When the doctors or the ophthalmic technicians are touching information into the system, in the background it's computing not only their E&M code and VI code so that they can see in real time which is going to give them a better reimbursement, but it's doing all their ICD-9 and soon ICD-10, it's doing all their CPT codes, it's figuring out all their LT, RT, 50 modifiers. So by using the system, they are in real time, just by touching in, doing their note, they're doing their bill, they've got all their super bill and encounter forms already filled out, it'll e-prescribe, it'll do patient education handouts, all by touching the information in. So one set of touches generates all of the different outputs in real time.
That's incredible. So it looks like your product is very effective for the staff and creates a lot of efficiencies.
It is, and even beyond that, what we have found is that a lot of physicians were undercoding, either because they were afraid of being audited or because their medical record and their bill didn't justify their level of billing, so they wanted to play it safe, which I completely understand. EMA Ophthalmology bills to the 1997 Medicare guidelines and bills based on the latest I codes. So it's not going to overbill, it's not going to underbill, it'll bill everything that they have done, nothing more and nothing less, and gives them all of the justification for why they billed at a certain level, why those modifiers are there. Was it within the global period? EMA Ophthalmology knows that. Also, we found that a lot of doctors are just leaving money on the table because it takes too long to put in the J code or whatever it might be. They're just leaving little pockets of money on the table. And when you use an EMR like EMA Ophthalmology, it's going to bill precisely, never more, never less.
Saving them time and saving them money. What's better than that?
Very little. Increasing revenue and quality of life. That's what we really strive for.
That's terrific. Well, Dan, thanks so much again for joining us.
Great. Thanks for having me.